If you have this intuitive sense that the guy that you're dating right now is lying to you, then you're gonna wanna watch this video. I'm gonna point out exactly how you can tell a guy is lying to you and what to do about it. I'm Jason Silver. I am the dating coach for ambitious women, and on this channel, Attract Great Guys, I reveal the truth about men and help you to attract a truly great man into your life. Hit that red subscribe button and the little notification bell right next to it so you don't miss any of my upcoming trainings. Now let's jump right into it. The first sign that he's lying to you: nothing makes sense. Listen, you're not an idiot. If you feel confused about something in your relationship, it's because something doesn't make sense to you, and that's okay. It is your partner's obligation, and it should be his desire, to make certain that you're both clear with one another and that there's no confusion. And if there is confusion, here's what you do, all right? You just have an explicit conversation. What does that mean? It means that you tell him what you're confused about and what you would like to know. Think about the outcome. That's the most important thing. When you go into a conversation, think about what you want clarity on and ask him explicitly. One of two things are going to happen. Either he's going to want to help be clear and help you to understand, or he's not. And here's where you ask yourself a really important question. Do you really want to be with a guy who doesn't want to clearly communicate with his partner? I mean, where does that leave you to? So if he doesn't want to communicate clearly, it's a good chance he's probably just lying to you. At the end of the day, you want to be with a man who wants to communicate clearly. And if he's trying to be confusing or unclear, it's a good chance he's just lying to you. Number two, you feel like you're being gaslit. To me, being gaslit means that he's intentionally manipulating what you think to make himself look better and to make you feel bad. It essentially positions him as the good guy and you as the bad guy. If you're feeling like you're being gaslit, there's a good chance that you could be. And going to see a therapist or asking a good, honest friend for an outside perspective is a great way to gain awareness. You know, an alternative approach, if you feel like you're just stuck in a battle mode where he's not even thinking, he's just reacting, you can try just loving harder and being more compassionate and accepting and loving and see if that helps move you through it. But it's important to make certain that that's being reciprocated, that you're just not being overly compassionate while you're being mistreated. So it's a great strategy as long as you make sure that it's being reciprocated. Number three, you're trying to rationalize bad behavior. This boils down to our values. If you know your values, if you know who you are, then you already know what you want and what you need in your life. The biggest relationship challenges come when we compromise our own deeper values to please another person. It never works. The more you can stay committed to your own deeper values, the more that you can attract partners and people into your life who are the best fit. So I recommend writing down your values and revisiting them on a daily basis. I try to ask myself, how can I live by this value today? How can I respond to this challenge with this value? And are there people in my life or situations or relationships that don't embody the values that I claim to care about? Liars are so easily identified when you're living in integrity. When you're an authentic, genuine person of integrity that's just exuding and living in your values, it becomes impossible for anyone to mimic or fake that. You can spot genuine people 1,000 miles away. So just have some faith in yourself. You have a right to clarity in your relationships. You have a right to clear communication and a partner who wants you to understand him. You deserve to have a partner that doesn't need to push you down to make himself feel better. And you deserve to spend time with people who are aligned with your deeper values. Now that you know these three signs, you can look out for them in your own relationship to make sure that you're creating a truly genuine, honest, and deep relationship filled with integrity. If you have more questions about your own relationship, and if you're curious what's really going on in your partner's mind, or if you're curious how you can find a really great guy for your life, then I'd like to introduce you to Inside the Male Mind, my premium membership community where we go inside the male mind and show you the 4 phases of commitment that every man has to go through before he can deeply commit to someone. I do personal coaching in there and walk you step by step through each phase. So I'll include a link in the bottom of this video and I hope to see you over there. Thanks so much. Be well.